Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Three-Way Podcast. Our numbers are dwindling a little bit. One of us is out on a 2-week vacation. The other one is out for her usual being outness at random times. We never know when. But we do have the core group here, the people I think that make this group what it is. You know what I mean?
Mostly me. I think that's what he's talking about.
You did carry the weight last week, so I'm going to give you a little applause there for that one. Good job. Right. Good job. Little golf clap. So this week, joining me at the round table today, we brought back the round table.
Oh, good.
Yep. In the Sir Galahad seat, I have the confirmed guy, Ryan.
It is confirmed the table is round. How you guys doing?
Did we lose Aaron?
Give me 1 second.
Oh me, oh my.
Oh,
I told him if we were at the movie, I'd give him a ride afterwards, since he says he might be getting out of the movie.
R.I.P. Aaron.
Wonderful start.
Well, this is my ship again.
Oh,
damn.
I don't know. Last week was a pretty fun podcast. I mean,
well,
we talked about some deep shit.
Yeah, we talked about gay rights.
Okay.
Yeah, if you missed that podcast, what the hell's wrong with you? Go back and listen to that.
That's some good stuff.
That's some good
Pause
stuff.
for a second, listen to that, and then listen to this one. It's really good.
Congratulations. This is the podcast that you came for us talking randomly.
Sorry.
This is what the people want. Us randomly talking about shit.
Didn't think about it.
This is what you get when you have Nicole in charge. We start talking about real shit.
Mm-hmm. Shit gets real.
Sorry.
And then goes back to funny and then real again.
Yep.
Yeah, we build it back up, then we tear it back down.
I like to have a little roller coaster of emotions going on.
What about roller coasters now? Are we on a roller coaster now, is what you're saying?
Nothing. Last week we were on a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh, okay. So am I still introducing people then, I suppose?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. In the, I'm going to call that the Lancelot C. It's going to be the 2009 Brony, or 2000 Brony. Good old Max.
2000. Hi.
I'm changing the year around. You know, clone thing and all that.
Oh.
What
yeah.
Thing?
The clone from 2009.
Now we have to kill this one.
Or we just wipe his memory out. Either one.
Yep. We might as well get a new clone then.
Okay. And then of course you also have Nicole, the co-host, who managed to steer this ship in the right direction last week.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Good job.
Yep.
I expect to see this internet burnt to the ground, and here I am, seeing it still here.
Why would you expect it burned to the ground?
I don't know. Just Max's weird dream kind of gave me a little bit of a little shake there.
I remember that.
I don't remember.
Continuity in the podcast. Wow.
Nonsense.
Ironically, though, my internet was down over the weekend, so I mean, it kind of was burnt down for me.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, there's me, the host, the one who usually drives the ship.
Yeah.
I get the anchor pulled up still. It's still in the water, though. Oh, yeah, my name's Aaron, by the way, just in case anyone...
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, we've been doing this for quite a while now. I assume people either know my name or they don't, and just assume...
Wow, 1 week off and you're already rusty.
I'm a little rusty. In fact, I'm going to go by that name now. I'm going to be Rusty Shackelford.
Oh, boy.
Shout out to King of the Hill, by the way.
Oh, speaking of shout out, Aaron, didn't you have a shout out that you told me about, but you didn't have a chance to do it?
Oh, yeah, okay. So, a buddy of mine, Bo, he told me he listens to the podcast, and so I want to give him a quick shout out, send the love that way, because, cool guy and everything. Would love to have him on here at some point down the road. We'll figure that out later, but cool guy. You guys would like him. He's a bit of a nut.
All right. As soon as you said his name, I still thought Bo Dallas.
Yeah, I figured you thought Bo Dallas. I'm not surprised by that.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag believe.
Is that gonna be the hashtag for the week?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do it right live, then people could just do that live, like right now.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to confirm this, guys.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if I want to
Don't
confirm
believe.
this, guys.
You believe, Ryan.
So you guys down for a weekly checkup then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Who would like to go first, Max?
You know what? I expected this. And if somebody didn't volunteer, I was going to volunteer. I was responsible this week.
And then we would deny you.
Well, then that was the alternate plan. Was reverse psychology. If I wanted to go, you don't want to fulfill my happiness. You don't want to make me happy, so you would have made me go last.
I like how this is a running theme we've had almost every week now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start off with I finished Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
And I want season 2 now.
Yeah, we all want season 2 now.
Well, they did confirm season 2, so it will happen.
Yeah, but I want it now.
I want the rest of the heroes on Netflix that are supposed to be coming.
Oh yeah, like the Power Power Man.
Luke Cage, Iron Fist, the other one.
The girl who's with Luke Cage, but I can't remember her name.
I can never remember her name. I haven't heard much from her. I'm sorry, Max. I hijacked your checkup. Please go.
We'll
talk about that later.
I was happy to see the Game of Thrones reference in MLP over the weekend. That was fun.
I saw that on Facebook. I don't necessarily get it, but whatever.
Went for more voice acting jobs. Rewatched Sword Art Online. And then here's where the weird things... I sang for one of the voicing jobs several times. However, the weirdest part was that at first I had to do Rainbow Rocks' Friendship Through the Ages, and it was me and a couple other guys, and I had to sing Rainbow Dash's part and Applejack's part.
What?
Which, yeah, that...
Did you
wrote some fanfics, creepypastas, and some poetry. I tried to self-teach Japanese and keyboard. And I coded in C++ and made pixel art.
You have to if you don't.
Nice.
It's up to you.
And other than that, I played more Fallout, played some Diablo 3, played some N64, and then I played Bloodborne and made Waluigi.
Did you put up pics for the finished Waluigi? Because I want to see this.
Yeah. That is the finished Waluigi that was on my Facebook, but I'll link that to you if people want to see it.
Okay, because I do want to see it again. I want to see, have you gotten the hat and the coat and all that?
Oh, no, but we made it as close as it was me, Kane, and some other friends. We made Waluigi as close as possible. But other than that, that was my week.
Nice.
Are you okay there, Ryan?
I'm sorry, I'm tumbling. And I just saw something really funny. I'm sorry.
This guy.
I'm a little scared, Ryan. A little scared.
No, it's just you see something really funny, but you realize you can't laugh super loud, so you try to close it down real fast, and it just sounds weird.
This guy.
That's what just happened. So. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
So who would like to go next?
Sorry. Well, fuck, I guess I'll go next.
Okay.
Seeing as how I'm talking. Oh, man. So, not too much is going on with me, guys. Just, still working. Still, my classes are about to be over. I think next week is the last week of classes, which is going to be nice.
And you got finals that week or after?
Actually, I'm not even sure if we're going to have a final in this class, because it's super, super, super chill. Which is the exact opposite of any music theory class I've ever taken. But, I took it because I was rusty on my music theory, and it was a good help. And now that I don't have a huge final to worry about, I'm really good. So we're still just waiting to hear back from Northeastern. We'll keep you guys posted on that. Hopefully we'll do a huge celebratory blowout when I get in. Fingers crossed, guys. Pray for me. But besides that, not too much. I'm coming to realize the sad thing about these checkups is that I never think about what happened during the week until you guys ask me.
That's why I write it down every time.
I'm like scrambling, trying to think of what the hell happened this week.
Yeah, I just read off of a list of of bullet points.
Like I'll be honest, Ryan. With the weeks where I say I don't remember what I did this week are the weeks I don't write anything down. So I've taken a note to write things down.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. Just for you guys. I have to keep an accurate accounting of my life. So I will do that just for you, internet.
It'll just be a list of things past Ryan did to future Ryan.
Yep. Be like, oh shit, that was really big. I should do this. Oh, yes. So one big thing we did last weekend was, excuse me, was that we watched the Winter Soldier in preparation for Avengers, which is coming out on Friday.
Oh yeah,
everybody get hyped because we're super hyped. It was an ordeal. We tried to watch. We tried to watch it at first.
What do you mean by tried?
Well, part of the blame is my fault because I was going to download some of the Marvel movies to a portable hard drive and then take it over. But of course, I forgot the hard drive at home, so that was not happening. But there was no good way to put a portable hard drive onto the big screen TV, so that would have been a moot point anyway. So, only partially to blame.
Why don't you plug in a computer and plug the computer into the TV?
She didn't have an HDMI cable,
okay,
and she had an old Mac that didn't have an HDMI port, and it was just blah.
Yeah, she had an old,
super old Mac.
Super old,
archaic Mac.
Yeah, it was older than what my Mac was, and that's fucking old. And then the only other computer she had was a desktop.
Yep.
And the
it was
cord
too
wasn't.
far.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do that. We were trying to find digital copies to rent, and just about every single digital copy thing that we could find did not have the Winter Soldier to rent, but only to buy. And it kept getting incrementally more expensive with each site we visited.
What did it start off as?
It started off like $14.99.
Then
it ended up to
like
$19.99 after.
I'm guessing that was like going from standard definition to high definition.
No.
Oh.
Really?
It's very true. It's real. It was a real thing. It semi makes sense in my head because Avengers is just coming out and everybody's gonna want to see it, and they're like, well, if you want to see it, you can pay $20 to buy it. I'm not gonna let you rent it. We want to bilk you for as much money as we can. But that's neither here nor there. After about 40 minutes of trying to find this thing to rent, we said fuck it and went a few blocks to get it from Redbox. So we stayed up till 2 o'clock to watch that one movie, but it was great because it was a great.
Ryan, you should have gone with.
And one of our friends hadn't seen it.
You should go with Plan C, buddy. That's where you put the finger puppets on your hands that look like the characters from the movie, and just reenact the movie. I mean, you've seen it enough. You know how it goes,
told Ryan because he'd seen it enough times. Me and Shane were like, Ryan, just reenact it. You've seen the movie enough.
I wouldn't have done it justice. The real bad thing is that as we were watching, too low. Yeah. The real bad thing is that as we were watching, I was still just kind of semi-acting everything out from my seat on the couch. Shane and Nicole were too tired; they had to go home. But
to be fair, I was dying.
And you were dying, and we didn't want you to die. So we were glad you went to sleep, and we're glad you feel better. But I didn't
feel better till Monday, but I'll get into that later.
Ooh. But yeah, that's the big thing off the top of my head that I can think of. We are getting ready for Avengers. I'm going to lose my fucking mind on Friday night, and it's going to be the best thing ever. So there you go.
I saw a review for it. They gave it 2.5 stars. I'm hoping that that's just a movie critic who has not read comics reviewing it, because otherwise I'll be disappointed.
Me too, but it's okay. I go in there. Just looking to have fun. I'm not expecting it to be masterpiece, but if it is, I will be amazingly. I will just be full of feelings, and I won't be functional for a minute. It's gonna be great. I'm glad I took Saturday off. I really am.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you can help us load the truck up.
That's also true.
Yeah.
I'd help you, Nicole, but I'm also a state away and working that day, so I can't help you move. Sorry.
Plus, you have tiny girl arms, so
yeah, my tiny girl arms are not going to be able to do you any good.
Mm-hmm.
I would help, but I'm 4 hours away and I'm going to convention. So
And you think that's an excuse?
I think it's a very valid excuse, actually.
What convention are you going to, Max?
I can't say because it's local. It's a local convention. I don't. Screw it. It's called Villains Con, and there's cosplay and game
Max,
tournaments.
you're not a villain. You can't go to Villains Con. Silly.
I'd be interested to see Max as a villain. I think he'd be an interesting villain.
Watch, we come back to the podcast one day, and
Right.
he's like, I've taken over the podcast. It's mine now.
He's got a little pencil mustache drawn.
We'll have a clone army here ready to fight us.
Right. Oh God.
Taking over the clones. I'm actually taking over the clones as you guys are making jokes about me.
He does have the numbers, guys. We might want to be careful.
Listeners, let us know if you want to see Max heel turn.
Max heel turn. Good lord.
Good phrasing. Good phrasing. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Spooky.
Good time.
Nicole, do you want to do your week, or do you want me to go?
You can go.
You want me to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me bring up my notes, because I actually wrote them down, because I will forget otherwise.
Yeah. Right, you old man.
I'm an
You
old...
don't know what you did?
I'm an old man, I forget things.
You were so... Oh my gosh.
Damn.
You were with me the whole week.
True, but there are some things I still did.
Yeah. Forget things.
So, should I start with last week's podcast then, guys?
Yeah. Explain to everybody what happened.
Okay, so last week,
I... So you can remember things.
Calm down. I was out last week because, well, a couple different reasons. One, Shannon, my lovely girlfriend here, was having a rough day, and so we were going out. I was going out with her to kind of help resolve some of the problems that were going on. They were phone related and work related and a few other things. So we were trying to get that all sorted out. And in the process, I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure what caused it. I don't know if it was frustration or it was allergies, or if it was just the skeleton in my body trying to break free, but I was having this insanely bad headache. And, like, it was migraine overload. I just could not... I was sitting down, like, everything, I just couldn't even open my eyes. Like, it was just painful as hell. Took some aspirin when I got back home, and about an hour later, I'm like, okay, I can sort of think without hurting again, so... That was a rough night.
Hmm?
No fun.
Migraines are not fun.
No. Oh, not.
But beyond that, it's been a mixture of work for the channel and blog, which I got caught up finally.
And you also watched the Vampires.
Nice.
I'm getting to that. And speaking of work, I'm also job hunting. There's a couple things I'm looking at that I will be pursuing here in the next day or two, more actively, waiting for them to look at the resume.
Nice.
Another thing before I get into the last bit, there's this Kickstarter that just finished this past week for a game called Boss Monster 2. It succeeded it surpassed its Kickstarter goal by multiple hundreds of thousands, and it will be released on June. I kickstarted into that. I'm pretty happy with it because the first game was great. The second one looks more like it's going to be more fun. And on top of that, too, I was with a girlfriend catching up on Vampire Diaries because she wants me to watch that. I was getting her caught up on Last Airbender because I want her to watch that.
But that's good.
And then, of course, we also celebrated her birthday this past weekend.
Yay! Happy belated.
They say happy belated, by the way.
Thank you.
She says thank you, guys.
Yay! I can hear her, homie.
I wasn't sure. She's on her own microphone, so I wasn't sure.
Did you end up making a cape for the bear?
I have not made a cape for the bear yet. No.
Oh.
Ow.
You didn't make me a cake.
She said cape with a P.
Also, why didn't you make her a cake?
But still, you didn't make me a cake.
Well, we both worked most of the week, and I didn't really get a good chance
Sorry, do you
to.
want me to rub it?
Excuses.
Wow, I don't know if that phrasing really works here. Right?
I'd back you up, but I'm not sure how. Sorry.
You don't want any of that,
I
right?
don't want any of that, no.
But yeah, no, that was the majority of the week. I don't think I missed anything this time, for once.
Yes.
Shannon, am I forgetting anything? Do you want to make a guest appearance and fill in the blank I might have missed?
Everything.
Everything? Okay, I did everything, guys. Everything.
All right.
Yes.
You can't remember your schedule.
No, I cannot.
I have to tell you.
Now I work tomorrow, and that's about as far as I've gotten.
The time?
9:30.
Okay, well, least you got that part right.
Yeah.
Usually you don't have anything right.
Wow. Cool.
Wow.
Damn.
That hurts right here in the feel spot. Right here.
Damn.
Well, that's my week. While I'm getting yelled at here, Nicole, your turn.
Rip Aaron. F.
F.
Yeah. Let's see what. Let's see. Last Saturday I had my open house since I teach knitting. That went all right. And then I went over to our friend Danny's, and that's when I started to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was running on like negative blood sugar, and when that happens, I get like a super bad migraine, and I pretty much this one was worse than any other time. So after we were done,
did it feel like the skeleton was going to jump out of your body, Nicole?
No, it just felt like my insides were dying.
Oh, okay, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So after we had finished our peeing, we ordered food, and Ryan, how long was I out? All I remember was Angel and Danny trying to order food, and the next thing I know, I'm being shaken awake. What?
Yeah, you were out.
Fill in my blanks.
You were out for a good 40 some odd minutes.
Yeah, so I passed out. I was then woken up and food was shoved into my face. And then I went home, and the next day I was still dizzy. So I called in the morning and I was like, no, that's not happening. I was finally better Monday, so I'm not dying anymore. Good times. I may have died and come back to life. I'm not entirely sure.
Did you visit Robot Heaven?
No.
Oh.
No, she went down to Robot Hell with Robot Satan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good guy.
Yeah.
Had a couple drinks with him.
He's a golden violin he always goes on about.
Oh, man.
I missed that show.
Mm. So yeah, I just died and came back to life. You know, no big.
We're glad you feel better.
Yay. And then just mass packing. Pretty much all of today, I got up, I did laundry, and I have been packing nonstop. And there's one thing I discovered while I was packing. Shane has a fuck ton of t-shirts. Mother
Excuse me?
God. I was packing up our clothes, and I was like, how does he have more clothes than me? Jesus Christ, this man has a lot of clothes.
My God.
Yes.
I can't, like, I have to envision.
And of course, the cats were being ever helpful, jumping into boxes.
They wanted to get packed with the boxes.
No,
They're just trying to help you
Nicole,
get
I mean,
packed.
if we packed all my stuff up in a box, we'd have at least 2 boxes of t-shirts, probably more.
It just amazed me. And then I was so grateful when I was packing up, you know, my clothes are actually, you know, women's clothes. Because when I was rolling them up to put them in the box, I was like, oh, these take up like no space. Now I have room for all of Shane's t-shirts.
Jesus.
T-shirts and cargo pants.
So you know what you could always do in a pinch, Nicole, actually?
Ah.
If you wanted to, you could always wrap your breakable things in clothes. Save you
That's what I did.
Oh, you do that too? Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I did that when I moved here, and it saved me a lot of box space.
Yeah, I've moved enough that my mother considers moving a skill and has taught me the many metas of moving.
The many metas of moving.
Yes.
I feel like there's a set of rules you need to follow, guidelines when moving to make sure you get there the most efficiently, you know?
Yeah, like earlier this week, I was telling Shane like all the things we needed to pack and everything needed to be packed like the latest Thursday night. And he was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, no, this is getting done right. I am not having a repeat of last time, which was pretty much he was still packing while we were supposed to be moving things onto the truck.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can't hate on him because that's me. That's me.
So I've been pretty much I've had the whip out, and I'm like, no, this shit's getting done correctly.
So are you making him do the packing, or are you just doing all of it and just having him like stuck in a corner somewhere?
Well, I give him certain tasks to do when he's not at work, and then since he works most of the night, most of the packing has been up to me since I'm home. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
She actually just packed him into a box. It poked holes.
Shh. How did you know, Max?
I don't know.
Oh,
Magic.
Good job, Max.
way to follow up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointed.
This is why he's still a temporary intern.
I know.
I'm getting better, I think. In my opinion.
Shame. Let's all shame Max. So yeah, that's been my week. I died and came back to life, and then I started packing.
Well, sounds like a pretty helpful week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nicole, you want me to help you help you move?
What?
Well, NASA has found use for the M drive to accidentally make warp fields.
Oh,
Excuse me.
tell me
So,
more.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the ad read for a minute.
How would the ad read be this early?
He's just trying to preempt. He's just trying to preempt it. He's just trying to get a grip on it.
Alright, so here's the necessary backstory for you guys. Way back in 2000, Roger Scheuer, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct, developed the M drive, a proposed spacecraft propulsion system that does not need fuel as a propellant. In 2006, the concept faced heavy criticism for violating the law of conservation of momentum, not to mention a distinct lack of peer review to his research. Eventually, teams in China and the U.S., including a group at NASA that investigates fringe proposals, constructed their very own versions for testing. These devices promptly surprised everyone by working, even when nobody quite understood how. And as such, a side effect or side result of this is they have found ways to make beams that start moving faster than the speed of light.
Holy shit!
Well said.
That's actually pretty cool.
So right now, while it's obviously by no means going to be a thing that we can use for day-to-day life, like moving, it's certainly a good step forward towards eventually, just teleporting your shit from one apartment to the next. So
Hurry up, science!
hurry up, science!
Hurry up, science! I need that shit like Saturday.
The future is now.
Walk into NASA and give them like a
Right.
deadline. You need to figure this out by Saturday so I can
Right.
move.
Saturday 9 a.m. I need this shit like ready.
Oh, it's not gonna be ready by Saturday, Nicole. I guarantee you
Oh,
that.
science better hurry up. All right.
Start
I got
working.
shit to do.
But you know what? If the warp fields are not gonna get you what you need, you can always use drones.
Oh, tell me what kind of drones?
Well, there's all sorts of drones. Like Amazon's got drones, the military's got drones, and now NASA engineers are using drones to help stop or help reforestation.
Oh.
Yep. Says here, drones could replant up to 36,000 trees a day.
Whoa,
Yep.
that's actually really cool.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty cool thing. Let me see if I can
Holy
find where
shit.
this article really starts here. There's a NASA engineer named Lauren Fletcher who says drones have been incredibly beneficial for one use, saving the forest. She plans to launch plans to launch a startup called Biocarbon Engineering with the goal of creating 36,000 trees a day by dropping pre-germinated seeds from flying drones. There's even a website you can go to. I will include a link in the description. I'll put it in the chat now, so that way we all have it, if you guys want to check it out. But just kind of like for donations and just going to get more information on the project and whatnot. I think it's kind of a cool idea. Gotta bring back them trees.
Yeah.
Thank God, yeah, they kind of give us air.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit.
It's only slightly essential.
Yeah. Kind of need air.
A little bit, just a little bit though.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought I'd start with some tech news. And speaking of high-tech stuff, so you guys are familiar with the series Sailor Moon, right?
I am.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a news story here about that, and they're... Yep. Sailor Moon Crystal character music collection, Crystal Collection, to be offered on iTunes globally here soon. It's set to be released on April 29th, which is, I think, today. And it'll be coming...
Indeed.
Let's see, where's it at? This is going to be digitally released in more than 120 countries on May 20th, 2015.
No, not again.
Oh, hail the Robo Satan.
Hey, Robo Satan, I
Is
missed.
the audio messing up? At least on my end, it should be fine.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there for you guys. We got some more Sailor Moon stuff coming up soon.
Now, are these like the original songs, and they've just been redone for Crystal, or are these? Because I see one of them, and I kind of recognize it. The rest of them, I don't really recognize. So
I don't know 100%. I mean, I'm seeing the names of the songs. I'm not 100% sure.
Because A Touch of Rain sounds familiar. Because I think that was one of the original songs from the original Sailor Moon. So I'm wondering if these are like redone versions of those songs, or if they're like completely new songs, like the theme song's completely new.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm looking over it, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm the only one who cares besides Shannon, I suppose.
A little bit.
I'm just not into the thingy thing. I'm just not.
Get on my level. Clubs.
Well, to be entirely fair, I was informed of the actual TV series coming to iTunes, and the first link I could find, the only one I could really find that had any information, was this one about the music. So, still looking for the original TV series information there. But I mean, still cool. Still cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of a new anime coming soon, though, you guys remember that old anime, Dragon Ball?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Watched it.
Rings the bell.
Well, yeah, it rings a bell a little bit. I don't know if it's that popular. I don't know for sure. But just so you guys know, there's a new Dragon Ball anime series coming very soon.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Stores near you.
Hopefully, it's not like GT. Hopefully, it is GT.
All hail the Robo Satan Cthulhu thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what's causing that, honestly. But let's see. According to this, the Japanese aim for the series is going to be Dragon Ball Cho, or at least Super. I'm not sure which one they're going to actually go with, but yeah, new series coming soon.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if that subtitle works quite
I
well.
don't think that works, man.
That doesn't work.
But it says here it'll take place a few years after Majin Buu has been defeated. Naoki Toriyama has been confirmed to be heavily involved again as the creator of the new series. So
I'll just be waiting for the new abridged of Dragon Ball Super.
well, we can say this much then: it won't be GT because he wasn't involved in GT, which means it's gonna be better than GT, right, guys? Right? Can I be optimistic?
One can hope. You can be optimistic. I'm not gonna stop you. I might not join you, but hey, to each his own.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep. Speaking of being optimistic, guys, you guys remember the actor from Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, apparently there's confirmation that he will be starring as one of the official actors in an upcoming Grand Theft Auto movie.
Excuse me.
Get the fuck out! No way.
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, I guess let's start with the first bit of news, guys. There's going to be a Grand Theft Auto movie.
Well, hold on.
No. You started that right. No, Daniel Radcliffe is doing a GTA movie. What?
I'm more concerned that it's a GTA movie because, I mean, Need for Speed.
According to this article here, the rumors are true. Dan Radcliffe really is going to star in BBC's Grand Theft Auto documentary.
Documentary? Excuse me?
Yes, it's a documentary.
It's a documentary. What? Yes.
Wait, whoa. What? There's...
Aww.
If it's
Yeah.
a
Not
documentary...
a real movie.
It's not a
If
real
it's
movie, guys.
If it's a documentary, then... What is he going to be
That I'm not sure.
Sad.
I like how I got Ryan all hyped up and now he's just crashing and burning.
No, I'm sad. I wanted to see Daniel Radcliffe jump
wait,
out of his box.
I think I have an idea of what he could be acting in it already then. Because I can't remember what the name of it is, but I swear there's a GTA based in London.
Well, yeah, but if it's a documentary, he might be giving his opinion on like how it's impacted.
Guys, I think we're forgetting one crucial thing.
That, or he
One
could
of
be
the developers of the
reenacting.
game.
It could just be reenacting a scene or something. I don't
Guys, this is a BBC documentary. Those are the best.
They are the best, but I'm sorry, I just got my hopes up for just ridiculous
I'll take the
swearing.
blame for that, Ryan. I kind of built you up to just tear you down.
Man.
That's what
Ryan,
we always do.
But think about it. They could just be because sometimes in documentaries they just throw in a bit of acting just to get things moving in your mind. So therefore, maybe he'll just be acting out some parts from the GTA based in London, which I can't remember the name
That's
of.
a fair point, but let's just wait until we see what happens.
Look, I'm in denial right now that there isn't going to be this documentary. Just let me have this, Aaron.
Damn it, Aaron, now I'm sad.
Look, Ryan's going through
It's
depression.
really excited about
I'm going
that.
through denial. Let us go through the stages of grief, okay?
Oh,
Oh,
no, what's Aaron?
don't get me started on grief. I'm gonna have to skip a story and just jump to something else here real quick. You guys are familiar with Silent Hills, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
now you're gonna make me
Oh.
sad. Stop making me sad and denying.
So let's just go over the whole news story because this happened like right after last week's podcast and has not gotten better since.
Nope. In fact, gotten worse.
So, according to the internet, pretty much, the game Silent Hills is no longer going to happen. At first, it was just rumored, but then it was confirmed by Guillermo del Toro. This is all after Kojima left Konami, by the way. Just a heads up on that one. And ever since he left, his name's been pulled from projects like Metal Gear and Silent Hill. So it's not good. But then Guillermo del Toro, who was also on the project, later confirmed it, and then Konami finally, after several days of not answering anyone's questions, spoke up and said, yeah, it's not happening. We're also pulling PT from the PSN as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yep. If you didn't get PT by now, it is gone and gone forever.
Mm.
What?
Will nobody think of Norman Reedus?
No one will think of Norman Reedus. But guys, I have some good news if you have the money.
Oh, what?
Oh, thanks. You're making me more sad.
If you still want PT, you can buy it. You need to buy the PS4, and right now on eBay they're going for 3,000 euros and counting.
What?
Yep, you can go on eBay right now and find PT on sale for 3,000 euros, and it's going up because people keep trying to buy it.
Okay, when you said money, I thought you meant like $60.
Nope. I meant legit, like, you need a lot of money to pull this off.
Let's see. You
Oh,
said
man.
3,000 euros?
You just
Yep,
crushed.
It was up to 3,000 last I checked.
So that converts to 3,336 American dollars.
Plus tax and shipping.
Plus
So-
tax and shipping.
Aaron, you're crushing so much. You just crushed hope.
You crushed hope itself, damn.
I've been crushing hope. Well, it's not my fault. Konami did. I mean, they even pulled themselves off from the New York Stock Exchange. Something's going down, and I'm pretty sure that means Konami's going to be out of business soon if this keeps up.
Yep. Well, guys, time to take some bets.
Let's
Is
place
the bet going
bets.
to be who takes Konami's properties then?
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how long Konami actually has.
I bet that Bethesda will at least take either make a new studio. Actually, yeah, I'll probably make a new studio, or it'll just take some of the property from Konami itself, because Bethesda's pretty infamous about getting on the bandwagon and taking crap.
I
once
feel
it's-
like Sony or Activision would be the ones to jump on this one, actually.
Mm.
Activision because
Sony.
they like to take things, and Sony because these are originally Sony properties, and they feel like they'd want to keep them as Sony properties.
It's either that or EA, because EA also is pretty infamous with buying.
If Konami goes down, though, guys, there is one thing we have to remember. We may be losing Silent Hills, and we might be losing Metal Gear in the future, but what about Castlevania?
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, when was the last good Castlevania game?
I'm just saying, we won't ever get a chance
I
to get a
know.
good one.
But I'm just saying,
Did we ever have a chance again? To
can we just get a good Castlevania game? Like, if Konami goes under, does that mean we can get a good one?
It's possible.
So here's
Yeah,
what I
but
want
then
to
there's
have happen.
also a possibility for it to become suckier.
Here's what I'd like to see happen. I would like to see Metal Gear be bought up by possibly Activision. I think they could probably do good with it. I would like to see Sony take Silent Hills. That's fine. And then as for Castlevania, I think that should just go to Nintendo. It started there, let them keep it. But beyond that, I don't know what else Konami does, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I think Konami does a lot of like smaller games.
They did that one dancing game.
Here, while you
Yeah.
while you talk, I'm actually going to go look up other IPs from Konami.
Well, let's jump over to some better news. So we may
Yeah.
not be getting Silent Hills
Give me
anymore.
some better
but
news.
But to take its place, we will have Five Nights at Freddy's again.
Okay, wait, what?
A fourth one.
Excuse me?
It is the final chapter. The creator has said this will be the last game of the series he makes. It
Let's
is
see.
literally going to be called Five Nights at Freddy's, the final chapter.
Let's see. Will not be released until October 31st, 2015.
So we have a little bit of time this time. He actually gives us a release date. He's given us a little bit of breathing room from the last one after releasing them like literally 2 months after one another.
But Game Theory just started their series on videos.
I
The
just
third
saw
one.
that.
Holy!
Just started.
Matt
Oh.
Pat's gonna be so mad when he sees there's another one. He's like, "Damn it, I was so close."
Will nobody think of Matt Pat?
No one will think of Matt Pat.
Shout out to Matt Pat, that
Shout out
guy.
to Matt Pat.
Can I just say something about the Konami IPs? They own a lot of IPs.
Oh yeah. Well, we mentioned the 3 big ones. What else do they got?
Let's see. Let me go to the more recent IPs because they started in
Who owned DDR.
They started in 1980, and they've had Dance Dance Revolution, Drum Mania, Silent Scope, Step Camp, Guitar Freaks, Keyboard Mania, Para Para Paradise, Silent Simpsons Bowling.
Oh, not Simpsons Bowling.
No.
They've had some Jurassic Park IPs. Let's see. They have some. They have something called Thrill Drive 2, World Combat. They have some sports games. Some more Guitar Freaks in 2005. Guitar Freaks
Guitar
5
Freak?
came out. They have a Yu-Gi-Oh Spirit. They have Yu-Gi-Oh Spirit Caller for DS.
They did do Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember that.
Yeah.
Jew Beats.
Wait, are we talking like
Excuse me?
Jews as in like the religion?
No,
Jews,
like
or?
J-U
Okay.
Beat.
Oh. Alright.
I was gonna say Jew beat sounds pretty cool. Just be like, you're dancing like Jewish songs and all that.
Never Dead.
Oh god, not Never Did.
Steel Chronicle.
We actually tried to do a Let's Play in that.
Mm.
We ended up wanting to kill ourselves right afterward.
Quiz Magic Academy, and they have a lot of games from that IP.
Oh, okay, that's Guitar Freak. Aaron, do you remember when we went to the arcades in Japan?
I was gonna say, I think Konami is actually more known in Japan for pachinko and arcade machines.
Yeah, it's the Guitar Freak and the drum one are those huge arcade games that
I,
were
I just thought they were just a random thing. Okay.
I mean, I can tell you their very first IP. Oh, wait. They started in 1978 with Block Game, Block Invader, Spaceship, and Space King, which was a Space Invaders clone.
Well, rest in peace, Yu-Gi-Oh! We won't get any more of those games.
Oh, rip Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh crap, they made Frogger. I forgot that they made Frogger.
Well, for that, I would say Frog Fractions too.
They made Frogger and it was released by Sega. I did not know that.
Well, Sega's a publisher, Konami's a developer. Yeah, 2 different things. So
The more you know.
put that graphic in there. All right, so continue from where we left off. Wow.
Are you okay there, Ryan?
I thought
Was
I was
that?
Robo Satan. He just went full on like demented over there.
What's
Right?
going on? What happened?
What the hell happened?
Oh god, did I not have the mic on? The mic muted or
Come on, Ryan.
Oh man, no, I want to watch Arrow, and I keep thinking of Oliver Queen's new name on the show, which is really cool. So every now and again, I just say it, and I really didn't want that to be on the podcast, so I'm sorry, guys.
Well, you heard it here first, Internet.
Guess what's on the podcast, Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan's just a weirdo, guys. Please disregard him. Confirmed, he is a fucking weirdo. Please.
Yeah, we know.
All right, so continue from where I left off before that all happened.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay, ladies. He's not that crazy.
Oh god.
All the time.
I mean, I've never met
I'm a
Ryan.
fun crazy. No. I'm not a scary crazy. I'm a crazy that will keep you laughing.
Well,
Not
something's gonna keep me laughing
fearful
anyway.
crazy.
I've never met Ryan in real life, but I would say that he is bad crazy. Like, keeps people in his basement crazy. Stay away from him.
Wow, Max.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow,
okay.
throw him under the bus.
It's like that, son. It's like that.
Mm-mm.
And see, that's why you two are gonna be the Family Feud team when we do that game.
Right?
I'm not taking him on a Family Feud team.
Trust me, I'm working on it. It's gonna happen soon.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're actually working on it? Like, progressively working on it?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Did you think that we would say something and then not work on it?
No. I just didn't expect... I thought it was going to be like a special type thing. I don't know why I put that in my head. So I assumed that we were going to do it for like a special thing. I didn't think you guys were progressively making this, but that's awesome.
The lesson here, Max, is don't put things in your head. It's gonna hurt your ears.
Gross.
Yeah.
What? Is that a metaphor, or do you literally mean that?
Both.
Mm-hmm. Both.
Okay, continuing on from where I left off for the third time now. So we did Five Nights at Freddy's. So going from nights, we're gonna go to Arkham Knight,
Oh.
which
Yay.
which reportedly will have a $40 season pass.
What?
Warner Brothers has come out today stating that the new Arkham Knight game will have a $40 pass for upcoming DLC.
Or you can shell out $100 for the premium edition, which also includes the pass.
Mm-hmm. Or you could just do what I do and wait till the Game of the Year edition a year later. Get it all for $40 anyway. So I
Or you
guarantee
could
that's
do
what I'm
that.
going to do now.
Yeah.
And I was so excited for that game when they first announced it, and they just keep saying more things to me. Like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Oh, I'm not buying this now. I'm gonna wait another year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad because they've been delaying it so much. Going on from Arkham Knight, though, we have ourselves a Shovel Knight.
A Shovel Knight.
A Shovel Knight. So you guys remember, I think it wasn't last week, it might have been the week before, where we talked about how on PSN, Shovel Knight is getting to fight Kratos, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
On the X-Bone, he will be fighting the Battletoads.
Excuse me?
The Battletoads?
Yep, he'll be fighting the Battletoads.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. Game of the year, everybody. I think it's going to be the best game of the year. Go spend your money on this.
Battletoads.
The Battletoads. I haven't heard that in forever.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw that your way, just because I figured you guys might enjoy a little bit of nostalgia there.
Oh, Battletoads.
God.
Gotta love Battletoads.
Mm-hmm.
Got any fun Battletoads memories, guys?
None that I can think of right now.
Prepping.
It's just back there in my memory with like Vector Man and all that good stuff.
Prepping.
Wait, Max, what did you say?
What? Mac?
Wait a second. Hold on. Never mind. Screw that. What?
Max, are you okay? I think you might be the one who's
Max
keeping
losing it.
I think I may have had an aneurysm just now. Not 100% sure what I just saw.
Hey, Max, you know what you probably saw?
Aaron.
You saw a good deal on DollarShaveClub.com.
Yes! I was hoping! I was like, this it.
Tell me more about these deals.
I
Well-
want to see these deals.
Well, Ryan, if you go to DollarShaveClub.com/evac station, that's the important part, you can get a few dollars a month razors every month delivered straight to your house. Don't have to leave the house, don't have to put on pants, don't have to drive to the store or anything like that. None of the hassle, none of the bother. Just sit at home and wait for UPS or FedEx or whoever delivers your shit to deliver it to your door.
Yeah, screw pants.
Right?
So did anybody hear the hint of hatred in my voice when I said, Aaron? That was genuine hatred, by the way.
So,
Did you
Aaron,
see it coming? Did you see it coming?
As soon as I heard, as soon as I said, I think I had an aneurysm, guys, and I asked what I saw, I got this feeling, like, I think I just messed up.
I'm getting like a sixth sense when it comes to these ad reads.
So, Aaron,
He's like,
are you
it's
telling
coming.
that our listeners who are listening to this podcast right now can go on to Dollar Shave Club and get these super cheap razors?
You could fucking do it right now. You could do it while listening to this podcast. Just minimize the window. Keep it going, though. I mean, that's the entertaining part here. Keep it going. And there's
Minimize the window? What are you talking about? Open a new tab.
Open a new tab, too. Well, it depends on what
I
you're
know you
using.
got like 6 tabs open right now, listeners. Don't lie to me.
Okay,
I know you
look.
do.
I see. Let's see what tabs they have, shall we?
Anyway, you open up a new tab, and that's where you go. You just type in DollarShaveClub.com/eFX you know what? We've done the work for you. Scroll down to the description, and just click in the description the link we gave for you. It's right there.
Let's see. I see our YouTube.
And while you're
page.
down there, click the subscribe button, too. It's fine. Just do it, guys.
Yep,
I
do
see
it.
the Facebook and Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
See-
I'm sure there's one of those tabs you're not using. Just click,
Do
click
it.
that link.
Yeah, click the link.
Yeah.
And again, that's DollarShaveClub.com/eVaxStation. Tell them we sent you. Get a little bit of a bonus there.
Hey guys, you know what tab I'm not seeing?
What?
Dollar Shave Club tab.
Max, get on that.
Max.
Get on that.
Mhm.
No. I'm just saying. I'm encouraging them to click the ad and to go buy Dollar Shave Club stuff because they haven't clicked the tab yet.
Do you know how
I
much this ad read has that has invaded all of our content? It is literally in our freak out videos right now.
It is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it got into
I
one of our
watched-
freak out videos. We might do more. It was great.
Mm.
Wait, should I just start doing ad reads whenever I finish this current what? I'm not doing it.
I think Max is losing his speech.
Nicole, did we ever do an ad read during? No, we did. I think we did during one of your videos too, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're covering all bases here, guys. We're getting everywhere.
I think it's mostly me that starts the shameless plugs, though.
I started it in a. Well, no, actually, you referenced it, and then I just rolled with it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are just shameless whores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of, I really don't know how to segue into this, but we'll figure something out. So guys,
Yeah.
these races are a good deal. You know what will be a really good deal?
What?
When Gengar joins the fight.
What?
What?
Yep. Guess what game he's going to be joining as another fighter?
Oh, what is it?
Mortal Kombat X.
Nope.
Uh,
Keep going.
Don't leave me in suspense here.
No, I want to
Street
hear
Fighter?
guesses. What'd you say?
Street Fighter.
Not Street Fighter.
Mm.
Nicole, you got a guess?
That one game that I played when I was like 2 or
Yes,
3.
it's gonna be that
Yeah.
one, Max. It's gonna be that
Yeah,
one.
I think it was a TMNT game for the PS2.
We are literally
Yeah.
gonna be putting Gengar in a 10-year-old game. Yes.
How did he know?
He figured it out. He got all the secrets.
He connected the dots.
No, you remember that upcoming Pokken fighter we've been talking about a couple times?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's on the roster.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
They've shown some videos and some artwork for it. I'm pretty excited. I always thought he'd be a good character for a fighting game, even if it doesn't make sense for a ghost, but whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Makes more sense than Suicune.
Yeah. Spooky ghost.
Do you have a link for it?
Yes, it's right here.
Oh
under
god,
Shovel
that's
Knight.
terrifying.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
So yeah, if you guys click that link down there.
Oh, I'll
Click
put
it.
a link in the description too? Okay.
Yeah, listeners, click that link. Click that link down there, and you'll come across Gengar being spooky, scary ghost.
Gengar's pretty freaky, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the episode of Pokemon where he's like he murdered Ash and then just took his soul?
Yeah.
That was a
Yep.
freaky episode. Didn't make any sense.
Wait, that's an episode?
It is an
Yeah.
episode. He took Ash's and Pikachu's soul.
I'm gonna go watch that episode like right now.
Do it right now.
Guys.
It's a
Do
good
it right
episode.
now. Oh, jeez. You just drop kick that Gardevoir.
That's what I think ghosts are good against fairy types, aren't they? Or is it poison I'm thinking of? It's poison,
Poison.
types. Never mind.
He's still poison.
Yeah, he's still poison. He could do it. It's like a
Mhm.
poison drop kick right there.
Yeah, I'll snap.
Stolen from the
Poison.
character Poison from Street Fighter. But going on for more Nintendo news, because they always have a lot of news. It's ridiculous how much
Mm-hmm.
news they got. You guys remember Sakurai, the guy who made Smash Bros?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I remember way back when he said DLC was something he didn't like because he just thought it was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
he spoke out this past week stating that his opinion has changed. He says, and I quote, let me bring up the article here to make sure I can quote it correctly. I want to click it and scroll down. There we go. According to his quote, he said they saw a flaw in their logic during the release of the Mewtwo DLC. For example, in a family with several children, each child might have their own 3DS copy, but they all share the same Wii U. So if they would distribute the Mewtwo as they originally were planning, just a freebie for people who purchased both versions of the game, only one kid could play on their 3DS, and the rest would have to take turns on doing so. So they decided to offer Mewtwo as a premium to other people who could not pull that off. And then he goes on to say that he's up for the idea of authentic DLC being things that was worked on after the game, and thus not being stuff that felt like it was being stripped from the main game. And that's why you'll be seeing characters such as Lucas and possibly other characters, thanks to Smash Ballot here, in the coming year or two.
Well then.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to him changing his mind. I just feel like the one thing that bugs me a little bit is when people say that their DLC is premium content, so clearly they're allowed to charge for it. It just feels a little like there's hubris there as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how he pulls it off.
I mean, I like the way he qualified it. It's just like stuff that you actually worked on after the game came out, rather than
totally
we're gonna make
That's
this
fine.
game. We're gonna cut the last 15% of it off, and we're gonna sell that for more money.
Or if you're Capcom, you'll make the game and then put half of it unlocked until someone pays for it.
Right.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. But
Good old Capcom.
just like adding more shit afterwards and like getting customer feedback, getting player feedback, like, oh, this will be really cool, we could add this, and then putting that out. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of DLC for Smash Bros, though, it's just a quick reminder for everybody who has not been able to get it. Mewtwo is available for purchase in Smash 4 as of today, actually, the day of recording, or yesterday, one of the 2 days. And it's available for $5. I think that's for price for both. Let me double check. I think it's 4 for one and 5 for both consoles. Let me double check. $4.99. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I was right. Okay. Yep, so that's the price for Mewtwo right there if you guys want to get that. That starts pretty much now, so go get it if you haven't got it yet. And also, just a heads up for people who've been playing online, some people were getting banned for using Mewtwo because the game had not been updated to recognize him as a legally competitive character. That has been updated out of the game. He is now perfectly legit. You will not be banned. Have fun with your Mewtwo, guys. Have fun.
See, Nintendo knows how to do DLC. I mean, you can pay a good amount. You can pay like a little bit of money, and you get like another half of the game. And it does. And like when you buy the original one, I'm talking about Mario Kart primarily.
Yeah.
But you get Mario Kart. It's a full game. You have hours upon hours upon hours of fun with it.
Well, plus their online mode is a huge improvement for what they've done before.
Online is awesome. You can play by yourself. You can play online. You can play with friends in the same room. It's all fun. Then you pay. How much was the DLC? Like $10, $12?
Well, they had a special going on where you could buy them both.
Right now?
Or something. No, this was a while
was in the
ago, back
past.
when they first
Okay.
announced it. You could pre-order both of them for. It was something ridiculous.
It's like $12 or something.
Yeah, it was something.
Right?
It was something around there. It was like 12, 15, some. Either way, it was something.
So you pay $12. The DLC comes out in 2 bundles, and when the DLC is combined, it adds another half of the game. It adds like another 8 total tracks. That's nuts.
Ryan, it sounds like you're losing your mind over the good deal there.
It was just so good. It
Well, no,
was
'cause
such a good deal.
Each DLC pack has like 3 characters and 2 cups.
Seriously.
So
So that's
you
like
had
adding
me,
another 16
Huh?
tracks in it.
You had me, though, when one of the courses is an F-Zero course, and you can actually drive the Blue Falcon.
Right?
Oh man, it was so good. That course is...
No, the Hyrule course. That's where it's at.
I still have not seen anybody get the Hyrule Sword. I need to like watch it on...
Really?
Nicole, F-Zero, man, come on.
I don't know.
It's the
My
closest
heart
we're
will
gonna
always
get until
belong.
F-Zero comes out.
My heart will always belong to the Yoshi course because it looks like an actual Yoshi.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Though Shane hates that course because he says there are far too many turns and refuses
There
to
are
play it.
far too many turns.
It is
Well,
not a
skip
great
good,
course
Ryan.
for driving.
I thought you were a drift master.
I am Drift Master, but that's just obnoxious. All of them damn turns. All them damn curbs. Get out of here.
I don't like that course because there's a few spots where there's supposed to be shortcuts, but I can never figure out how to pull them off.
Mm.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Crickets.
Crickets.
Speaking of crickets, guys, remember Ouya?
Yeah,
Yeah, that company.
that was a thing.
For those who don't remember, that was a console made by a Kickstarter group that pretty much
Oh,
ran
yeah.
on the Android engine and could play any game supposedly for free. I'm not sure how it all is supposed to work, but whatever. The
I
point
did not
is
hear this about it.
the point is the Ouya company is now up for purchase. Ouya is pretty much shutting its doors.
Big surprise there.
They actually
Yep.
should have done that way earlier.
Yeah, I feel bad for them. They had a good idea when they started. It just did not pan out.
There was better ways to do it. I mean, if they did it right, it probably would have been very successful. Because I do remember that there was some hype for this.
Oh wow. It says here the console had 73% of its owners not even buy a game on the thing months after launch.
Are you serious?
That's pretty disappointing.
Wow.
disappointing.
Even with over 800 games.
That is.
Were any of them Konami games?
saddening.
Probably.
Okay.
Wow.
I can tell you one game that wasn't on there.
Frog Fractions 2?
That was one of them. The other one I'm thinking of, though, is D4.
It's what?
Remember that Xbone exclusive D4 that we talked about it way back when?
Dark Dreams Don't Die?
Yes.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah.
There was a rumor
yeah.
that it might be getting a PC port. And you know what, guys?
Hmm.
It's gonna get
That's
a PC port.
We called
Oh, shit.
Yes!
it, guys, way back when.
Yep. It's good to
Did
hear
it,
that
did it.
because otherwise I would not have bought it because it's on a console I don't intend to get.
Wait a second, did we actually call that? Because,
We
No,
didn't
we
really
called
call it. We read an article saying it was a rumor,
Yep.
but it did seem pretty likely it was gonna happen.
No,
Oh.
we called it. We foretell the future on this podcast.
wait, if we foretell the future, can I try my luck on something?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, boy.
What?
Fallout 4 being announced E3 this year?
Yeah, I could see it.
Keep dreaming, kid. Dream big, man.
I feel it's more likely we're gonna get a Fallout like New Vegas style spin-off again.
I mean, I have reasons to believing that it's going to be announced this year, but
Keep dreaming, Max.
I still believe Konami will be out
Yeah,
of
it's gonna
business by
it's
the end
gonna
of the
be
year.
announced right after Half-Life 3.
yay!
But no. My prediction is gonna stick with Konami going out of business. I think that's gonna happen. Not with,
Okay, yeah, that's almost, you don't almost have to.
maybe not within this year, but certainly within 2016, probably.
You almost don't have to predict that because it's pretty obvious. I mean,
Poor
I
Konami.
suppose I should rephrase that. Not going out of business necessarily, but just reevaluating their business so they're not doing games anymore. So,
or maybe they are going out of business.
maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
But speaking of PC, the last bit of gaming news I have at least.
Mm.
Max, you wanted me to talk about this, and I'm going to bring it up because it's a very short thing. So Steam had a thing going on this past weekend where you could pay for mods, starting with the Skyrim mods. However, due to the backlash, immediately, or near immediately, Valve's like, you know what? You guys are right. This is a fucking terrible idea. So they decided to cancel the whole program completely as of, I think it was Monday or Tuesday they stopped it. And
It was
so,
Monday.
It was Monday? Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much Steam did the thing, and then they stopped doing the thing.
Well,
Responding to their consumer base?
Shocker!
Well, it would have been better if the modder didn't get as low of a cut from it. So let's say that you have $1, like the mod's $1, right?
Okay.
That the modder only would get 25 cents.
Ew.
Here's my
I-
opinion on the whole paying mod thing. I think on a basic level, it's a good idea because doing mods is expensive, and if it's something that you want to do, I feel like it's a talent that you should get paid for. But my thing is they should do something kind of like the Humble Bundle, where people who are getting the mods can pay for it however they want, and then just determine how much the percentage everyone gets.
Yeah, that's my friend talked about that because we were talking about that a lot this week because I was sort of upset about it at first, but then I thought, well, the modders took time. They might as well.
Especially because some of those mods make games work that normally wouldn't work. I'm referencing games like Dark Souls. I'm referencing games like Deadly Premonition. I mean, without those games would not have worked properly on PC. So those guys do deserve something. But anyone who did have to pay for any of those mods, though, they were issued refunds by Valve, so they are at least doing something right. So, golf clap again. Golf clap again.
Golf clap.
Well done, Valve. Well done.
Good job.
They tried something, it didn't work. They owned up to it. I appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate that.
I'm trying to think of what else I was going to say related to this, because there was something else I was going to mention. I was not going to mention that.
Good job.
Thanks,
job,
Chewy.
But the one thing that really kind of made this whole thing not really work for me was just the simple fact that we've already got issues with Greenlight. We've already got issues with the early access thing, where things are getting released without being finished, and people are getting overcharged for things that really aren't even games, but just broken pieces of software. So for this, charging, I don't know, I feel like the idea I mentioned with the Humble Bundle model works better, because then people can be like, you know what, I'm not going to pay for this mod because I know it doesn't work properly, so whatever.
Or maybe I feel like maybe they should if this was to work, another idea, and this is just from the top of my head, so there could possibly be some flaws with this, is maybe giving the mod free to a select group of people who like sign up for like, I don't know, a beta like thing, and then they can and then they can review it. So then at least people know what they're getting into.
But the problem here is you could still have some people get away with it around the system by saying, hey, if you guys say, give me a good review, I will give you a percentage of the profits I make from this.
Yeah.
Granted, that probably wouldn't happen as often as you'd think, but it's still enough of an issue where I wouldn't trust it.
Maybe have like... I don't know if Valve would want to do that, though, so never mind. I was going to suggest maybe have like just some people who work on Steam test the mods and give their reviews for it, because, I mean, then we know that they're not, or at least there's a better chance of them not being bribed.
Well, I mean, if Valve's selling it, that would make a little more sense.
Well, not even giving like written reviews, but just like, you know, testing the mods to make sure they work, and if they do, allow them to be, you know, charged for it. If not, then they have to be, you know, sent back to the developer saying, hey, go fix this.
Well, I guess same thing should go for like Greenlit then in early access.
Yeah, I feel like that's where their biggest issues are first. They should focus on that before worrying about mods or anything. That should be just something community does, and just leave it alone until you get everything else sorted out.
Because I know from personal experience, it sucks when you get cheated out of a game from early access.
Yep, I had a whole video about that. I will link it in the description about Stomping Land. So yeah,
I watched it.
Yeah,
and commented.
I saw that.
And I was happy.
Good job.
I felt good that somebody talked about it. That's from here on the pad. Where am I going with this?
Max, are you okay?
Personally, no. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to get gold medals and trials.
I think Max needs a nap.
Okay, I've been organizing for finals.
Poor baby.
I'm playing trials, trying to get gold, and that sucks.
Well, guys, that's all the news I've got left. Do you want to wrap up with just a little bit of Avengers talk before we call it a night?
I did have one thing.
Oh, you did have one thing? What do you have?
Yeah, I do have one thing. There have been more updates for The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, the expansion for Rebirth. There has been... there's going to be 8 new tracks, and one of them was released on the Binding of Isaac site, along with a new trinket, and more talk of transformations. In the game, if you get certain items, normally it's 3 or more of certain items, you get a cool little transformation. So there's one where you get 3 or more of the guppy items, you turn into an adorable little cat.
Aww.
You would bring up the cat mod. You would.
What?
You would bring up the thing that turns you into a cat in.
I bet when
Binding of
Nicole
Isaac.
plays Elder Scrolls, she plays a cat character.
I am
actually
not even remotely surprised at that.
Wait, do you
I'd be
always-
surprised if she wasn't a cat in Elder
Wait a second, do
Scrolls.
you actually always play Khajiit?
I've only ever played it once, and I did
Okay.
play as a cat.
Called it.
I'm sorry, are you surprised?
Right?
You surprised by this?
Are you that surprised?
No, not really.
My favorite character in Sailor Moon is probably Luna.
I've never watched Sailor Moon. I feel bad. I'm gonna.
I just want to make
Yeah,
fun of
good.
Nicole, the crazy cat lady, that's all.
No. Let's see. What percentage did Angel say I was at?
Over 50.
Was
Over
it like
50.
60?
I'm going
It
to
was
say
like
over 9,000,
66.
but I don't think that's actually true.
I would not be that surprised if it was.
I want to say 66. I want to say 66%.
Yeah, Ryan has a percentage for some reason, even though he doesn't have cats.
It's because I am part cat. I've acknowledged this.
So you're part
There's
cat, but
just-
you're also allergic to cats, thus you're allergic
Yeah.
to yourself.
Yeah.
It's real sad.
Logic, Ryan.
Yep. Hey! Anybody who knows me personally, they will recognize there are various aspects of my personality that are more like a kitten. So, pretty much like a big cuddly kitten. Please don't put me near a kitten. I'll die. Please. Like for real. Don't do it.
See, ladies, you heard it here first.
You
Ryan
want
is
to
a
kill
big
Ryan and
kid.
get him next to a cat.
Yeah. Well,
I
that
feel like Nicole's trying to set me up, and Aaron's trying to get me killed.
You see,
It's a good balance.
do you guys remember Evil Me? Do you remember Villain Me? You see, I'm running this actually like the Great Purge that Stalin did, and we're gonna execute Ryan via a room of cats.
Wow, Max is
How
getting
did we
Wow.
get Stalin? What the fuck? Max! Oh my god, Max.
He's your
so you
family,
said you had
he's your
some
family
Avengers
feud partner, Ryan. You have to get used to it.
stuff.
So, Avengers? Yeah.
Yeah, so Avengers, we're gonna talk about it.
Sure, let's do a little chit chat about that before we wrap up.
Who else is as hyped? No, I won't say as hyped because you can't get as hyped as I am. But who else is near? Who else is approaching my level of
You
hype?
want to bet that I'm not as hyped as you, Ryan? Because trust
Man,
Max, that was a fight you are not gonna win.
I feel
I
like I've
might
tempered
win
down
this.
my hype actually a little bit since I initially started. Not because I don't expect anything good from it, just I don't want to get too hyped for it.
I know, but getting hype is pretty much what I do. For big shit.
I can totally get that. That's
I
why
mean,
that's
yeah,
why I watched the
I
last season of
understand
Breaking
tempering.
Bad. So
I understand tempering your excitement, but I just can't. So I'm very excited.
Well, the reason I
if
Easily excited.
the reason I'm tempering my my hype though is because I have to work that weekend at the theater where it's being released. So yeah, as excited as I am for the movie, I'm also not super excited for how insane it's probably going to be. But you got to take the good with the bad.
true. Yeah, no, I understand that. But anybody else out there in internet land who's watching, who also watches Agents of Shield, I'm loving the. They did a small little hint towards Avengers. So everybody who's current up on Agents of Shield, you definitely need to go see Avengers before next Tuesday because guaranteed something huge is going to happen that'll tie into it.
Now,
Last
Ryan,
Last time that happened, it was Winter Soldier, and the entire show changed. So keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be great.
So Ryan, I am not caught up with the show, and I feel horrible about this. But if I wanted to say be okay with spoilers, could you tell me what happens in that show that ties into the movie?
Same.
I could. Do you feel comfortable with me doing that on the podcast?
Spoiler alert, guys.
We'll do a spoiler alert, and if it's really
Anybody
bad,
who
we'll
has
just bleep
not
it out.
seen, anybody who has not seen Winter Soldier or Agents of Shield and really want to watch either of those, you should put your earmuffs on.
Right.
But
Actually, you know what? No. Wait, what are you doing here? Go watch what you want to watch before listening
Yeah.
to this portion.
Right?
There is a pause button.
Right.
Yeah.
Pause this podcast, and after you do that, scroll down a little bit and click those links down there for Dollar Shave Club and subscribe, all those, and then go watch Winter Soldier.
Yeah, take a shave and then
We
watch Soldier.
We
And then
encourage you
pause that.
to pause this video. Don't exit out. We are not saying stop watching the podcast.
No.
We're just saying we encourage you to watch that first, and
Mhm.
then you can listen to this part.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be here. We'll wait.
Okay, that should be enough time.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, you find you come in. It's present day Captain America, who's back from World War II, frozen, woken up. He's like 81, 91 years old.
Yeah.
But he has to deal with modern America and various shades of gray in the dealings and goings on with S.H.I.E.L.D., which is a really, really awesome storytelling technique because the first movie is all Silver Age. There are clear-cut good guys and bad guys, and Captain America's gonna save people and defend them from evil Hydra and the Red Skull. And now he comes in today and he has to deal with, I'm not really sure who our enemies are. Can I actually trust this guy who's supposed to be my boss? Yada, yada, yada. It's really good. It's actually a really, really awesome kind of commentary on current dealings with like NSA and CIA and like security things like that going on. So watch it. It's really, really good.
I'm really looking forward to see how Civil War carries that message even further. But yeah.
Yeah. Yes. But long story short, Hydra had actually spoiler. Hydra has.
We already warned them about the spoilers.
Yeah, we already
paused their own.
I'm just reiterating. Hydra had actually been infiltrating into S.H.I.E.L.D. ever since Hydra had been quote unquote destroyed.
And this part I'm aware of.
Right. So, which has high volume implications for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., in which S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of crumbles, and certain people on the team that we know and love are actually working for Hydra. And everything goes south after that.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming, and I feel really bad for not keeping up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But honestly, I don't care about spoilers, because I still get to see how it all goes down.
Okay.
But still, wow. That's
It's
actually
grand.
sounds really awesome.
So
It's
that catches up with season 1 then. So what goes on next?
Well, after that, excuse me. After that, there's a lot of Fury comes back. He hooks back up with Coulson, kind of gets him up to speed. He actually names Coulson the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And he's tasked Coulson with rebuilding S.H.I.E.L.D. from the ground up. He gives him all of the intel that he had in a black box as director, all the intel that S.H.I.E.L.D. has been going on, and says, you have to continue on the work. I'm going to go off in the shadows and do my own thing because I'm Nick Fury and I'm a badass. And I've got too much spotlight on me right now, so you have to do everything from the shadows. And it takes off from there. You deal with more Hydra shenanigans, Hydra and S.H.I.E.L.D. fighting this shadow war, essentially. We get introduced to the Inhumans, which is a huge thing in the show that ends up coming up. And one of our beloved characters comes out to be an Inhuman, spoiler, which is really, really cool. She didn't know who she was. But
I think I'm pretty sure you know who we're talking about.
Yeah, I think we all do. But it's so well done. The storyline is excellently done.
So can I just ask then, does this confirm my theory about Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver most likely being labeled as Inhuman since they can't use the M word in this movie?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I mean, okay, we won't get confirmation on that until we see
movie,
Avengers
yeah.
probably on Friday. But it's my idea that yes, they're gonna be supplanting mutants with big mutants in the Avengers storylines with Inhumans, which will really nicely tie into the cosmic sense that they're going with the Infinity Gauntlet and the Kree showing up and all that good stuff.
And I'm perfectly fine with that, actually.
We actually see a Kree show up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Shit. Is it Captain Marvel, or is it just a random Kree?
No, it's a random Kree. But there are big implications.
I just want to know.
We also find out how Coulson survives.
Yeah.
And that may or may not have to do with the Kree.
Captain Marvel the movie, or if they're just kind of just doing it because they can. I don't know.
No, I don't think they're getting there. Well, I don't think they've dropped any substantial hints towards Captain Marvel. Guys in the internet, if I'm wrong, if you guys have seen something that I missed, please tell me. I'd love to know, and I'd love to share some fan theory with you guys. Just email us your fan theories, and we'll be able to take care of that.
That email is evacstation@gmail.com, and you can also leave a comment down below.
Do it.
If you don't, Ryan will cry because he wants to talk about this a lot.
I do. I like talking, and I'm lonely. Please.
I'll talk with people. Ryan, I would talk with you and other people about this.
I know. I don't want to talk to Max. Just please talk to me.
Wow.
I do say, Ryan,
I would
engage in this coverage more if I had been keeping up with the series. I'm going to try to catch up sometime this summer, and then I'll be silly to the conversation, but I will be able to converse with you on it then.
No lie, it's so good.
Yeah, guys. Ryan gets so frustrated with us because Shane and I don't watch. Angel's only seen a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And then Danny is just Danny, and she's just falling behind.
Yeah, my friend. Yeah, our friend Danny. She got me into the show Hannibal. I got caught up on it, and she's still a season behind. It's very aggravating. No into theory craft.
Well, Nicole, you remember my roommate and old buddy Michael, right?
Are we thinking the same Mike?
Yeah.
Jesus Mike?
Jesus Mike, yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Mike?
He had a beard.
Jesus Mike?
I think we have to explain that one.
Please do.
You really?
All we really called him that because he had a beard. That's about it.
Ah, okay. Like Jesus CM Punk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he had a beard and long hair.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He was arrogant enough to keep that title for a long time, so.
Yeah.
But no, so I had a roommate, and I started watching Breaking Bad, and the first time I was watching the episode, he's like, "Hey, what are you watching?" And I'm like, "I'm watching Breaking Bad. I saw some advertisements for it. Looks pretty good, so I thought I'd give it a shot." He's like, "I'll watch it with you." So we start watching it, and we start watching, binge watching, season after season. I think after season 2, though, I'm waiting for him to, because I want to watch the next episode. And he's like, "Well, I'll watch it here in a bit." But it's I got nothing else going on. I want to watch this episode. So I just start watching without him, and I get 2 or 3 seasons. I get 2 seasons ahead of him, and he's just falling behind completely. And it's I'm getting frustrated because now I can't talk to anyone about it because I'm the only one watching it.
Yeah.
So I know those feels, right? I know those feels.
Yeah, I have a hard time saying that I'm gonna watch something with somebody because when I binge, go into that show. And yeah. I'm glad that hasn't run into that. I haven't run into that super hard. If I ever have to do that with somebody, I would rather do something that I've already seen. That way I can watch it and enjoy it, but I already know what's coming next. So my primary enjoyment is watching you freak out. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I do that. But alas.
Yeah. Yeah, occasionally Shane and I binge on things, and then there'll be those couple times where he watches an episode without me, and then I have to yell at him.
Yeah.
I have sad stories about binge watching.
Oh.
Where I've binge watched for 2 days straight before.
That's not good.
That's not sad, that's fun.
It's fun until you realize I haven't slept. One time it was really bad to a point where it was actually 4 days.
Sometimes shit's that good.
It was
Lost. Of course it was Lost. Of course it was.
So
God, it was so good.
Yeah, I stayed away from Lost.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Okay, Ryan.
So I watched.
Okay.
So many theories.
I watched Lost for 4 days straight.
Why?
Because it's a great show.
It was a good show.
God.
Like, when I first saw Polar Bear, I was like, what's that Polar Bear doing here?
Yeah, it's just like every other episode, something comes in and you're like, wait, what the fuck does that mean? Wait, now I have to know more. I have more questions to ask you now. What are you doing? Why? What is that smoke? Somebody tell me. Next episode. It's that good. It was very engrossing.
Okay.
I remember the part where I can't remember any of the characters' names anymore.
Which one? What are you thinking?
Guy who came from Hawaii won lottery.
Hurley.
I remember when, like, it cut back to a scene where the lady that was trying to get him fit was also in the mental home with him.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
There's so many mind fucks in that show. It was so good.
You know, I think starting this summer, I think I'm gonna binge watch Lost.
Do it.
Wow.
I might do that this summer. Actually, that sounds like kind of sounds like.
And this is why you guys are on a Family Feud team.
Right.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I get that. That's fair.
So yeah, Max, are you gonna watch Avengers and talk about it with the rest of us next week?
I'm probably gonna try. Problem is I know that Villains Con starts at 10 a.m. I have no idea what time it ends. However, I might be able to catch like a late night showing with my stepdad, because me and my stepdad will just nerd out for the next 3 hours. And probably beyond that, we'll probably be talking about it all week.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this Ryan freak out.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm just trying to.
I know.
Here's the problem, though. I'm afraid that I might be too hyped for this. Like, am I too hyped for this? Because I've been waiting for this patiently, but now that it's so close, I am so excited, and I try to contain my excitement, but I'm almost at a breaking point.
I know these feels, Max. It's okay. Just ride the wave. You're gonna feel excitement, and you just have to let it pass.
You should have seen me when the Deadpool test footage came out. Like, it wasn't even confirmed, and I was still excited about it.
Well, I think with that, it's a good place to wrap up. Leave it the hype up here, and then we'll come back next week, see if the hype's still there, if it just dropped down. We'll see.
Yeah,
go see Avengers. Do it now.
Yeah, next week will probably be the Avengers podcast.
It'll be the Avengers podcast and probably something else like candy.
I'll probably need to record about 5 feet away from my webcams because I'll probably be yelling and freaking out.
If you're alive, then.
If I'm still breathing.
He might be frozen trying to recreate Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be trying to summon an Iron Man suit. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
As long as you don't go into a park and die again.
I might. I make zero promises.
Excuse me? Park? Death?
Yeah. Or go into a corner and try to extend a sword that you don't have.
I make zero promises. This might be as bad as high school, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I'll be sure to record this.
I might be super regressing. No recording. No
Nicole,
recording.
if you record it, let me know. We'll put it in the beginning or the ending of the podcast next week.
Alright, agreed.
Okay.
So embarrassed.
Was
You know
that
what, I might
focus?
just record me and my stepdad just talking about it and probably being super hype. That'll be good.
Well, with that, folks, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out our Twitter and Facebook. It'll all be down there in the description, as well as our Tumblr and other stuff like the Steam page. And if you have comments you want to send to us but don't want anyone else to see, maybe send them to our email address, evacstation@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
We also take some fan questions, love mail, hate mail. We'll also take that one kind of mail where you tell us about how you're gonna take our money because you're a Nigerian prince. We won't actually respond to it, but we'll read it. Get a good laugh.
Fan theories. We don't care.
Theory
what fan theory.
crafting. Just
We don't care what theory it is. If you have a theory, send it to us. We'll read it.
Even a game theory, we'll take that too.
You know what? You know what? I'd be willing to read fanfics. I'll read fanfics of you
I'm
guys.
gonna draw a line there. I'm gonna draw a line there for me.
You know what? I'll take one for the team and read the fanfics.
Yeah. See, Internet, you heard it here. Max is going to read your fanfics. And if we reach 50 subs, he's going to do a Q&A.
Oh yeah,
What's the subs at now? What's the subs at now?
Last I checked, 40 or 39.
You're so close, guys. You can do it.
Right, come on. Hit that sub button. It's right there.
Hey, do it now.
It's right there. You're not doing anything. You're just looking at memes.
You're looking at DollarShaveClub right now. Just subscribe and then come back.
No, because they already went to Dollar Shave Club, and now they're looking at cat pictures.
They're patiently waiting for their razors. So while you're waiting, hit the subscribe button.
Actually, wait. There's that one guy on his phone right now while watching Avengers. What are you doing? Watch the movie. Watch the movie. You're missing that one part that's probably good.
And with that, we're done.
Leave.
Night, guys.
Night.